How are you right now in Toronto?
I'm doing great. It's getting colder here, so yeah.
That's good to know. Now let's talk about your videos being viral, especially your millionaire clients. So tell us something about it. When was the first time you had a millionaire client? And how did you able to get that?
Yes, of course. So my first millionaire client, his name was David DeFeld. He's a real estate lawyer, and I met him through a referral through a good buddy of mine. He is also a content creator. His name is Aaron Van Catman, and that video that we've made hit over 10 million views on TikTok. And then after that, more people started to come, and I used that video to network to get other millionaires.
Oh, so when was that? Was that last year or a few years ago?
So this was last year.
Wow, really
Yeah,
cool. And in
yeah.
just a span of what? Few months? Wow,
Just
you're
in a span of a
already.
few months. Yeah.
Yes, correct. So, JB, tell us something. How does it feel if you're getting, of course, good clients, but most especially millionaire clients in your town in Canada?
Yes. So, wait, sorry, can you repeat the question again?
How does it feel that you're being trusted by your good clients, of course, especially millionaire clients from your town to do their
Yes.
haircut service?
Yes, of course. So, haircut has always been a passion of mine, and I put hard work and dedication to each and every haircut. And I put in my 200% into each work that I do. And I believe that whether it is a millionaire client or my other clients here at the barbershop, I treat everyone as equal and do my best in each haircut that I do.
Okay, speaking of passion, when and at what age did you start doing and enjoying hair cutting?
So I started cutting hair when I was 14 years old. And this was back when I was in grade 9 of high school, my first year. And I've been cutting hair for about 4 years now. So I just graduated high school. I'm now 18 years old. And it's been a passion for a very long time, and it will continue to be. And I really enjoy doing it.
Where did you get that passion or inspiration in doing hair cutting? Wow.
Yes. So that confidence you feel after you get a haircut. So once you get off that barber chair, you're looking at yourself in the mirror and you're like, wow, I feel really great. I feel really good. I look amazing. And that feeling really stuck to me. And I want that. I wanted to be able to spread that feeling to other people. And that's why I want to start cutting hair. And that's what inspires me to bring a smile into other people's faces.
But speaking of, the skills and, the technicalities, how did you able to learn all those things? Because, hair cutting is a skill and an art both at the same time. So how were you able to do that? Have you been to a training? How did you do that?
Yes. So with anything to get good at it, you have to practice, right? So what I did was I practiced on my own hair, and no one would let me cut their hair in the beginning. So what I had to do was I had to cut my own hair, and I'd go to school with like a messed up haircut, messed up hairline, and everyone would make fun of me. Everyone would be like, hey, you can't cut hair, you can't cut hair. But I just kept going. I was very consistent, and I just kept trying and trying. And then yes, so over the years, I've just been practicing and gotten better and gained people's trust and built my clientele.
That's so cool. But how did your parents react when you tell them that, you want to pursue a career in hair cutting?
So when I first told them that, I was about 15, 14 years old when I told my parents that I wanted to be a full-time barber. And they were like, are you serious? Like, you want to become a full-time barber? And I'm like, yes, I love cutting hair. And it's a passion to me. And they're like, no, you shouldn't. Maybe you should become a doctor, maybe a nurse, a dentist. But really, like, those are great jobs. Don't get me wrong. But there was always barbering has always stuck to me, and I've I've done the most with it. I believe that I've I believe that I'm trying. Sorry, I messed up there. Okay, I believe that barbering has always been a passion to me, and I want to do the most as I can in this industry and make a difference. I
So
want to
how,
differentiate. Yeah,
yeah, how did
yeah.
you encourage or how did you prove yourself to your parents that this is really your passion?
Yes, so just recently, after blowing up on TikTok and being on news, I showed my parents that this is what I'm doing, and I'm taking barbering to the next level. I'm not just gonna be a regular barber. I'm gonna take my name to the I'm gonna take my name to the top and really make a difference in this world.
Now that, of course, let's say you are now famous on social media, especially on TikTok, what was the reaction of your parents seeing you, on the news, on social media, etc.?
So they were shocked. They were like, "Wow," because both of my parents are Filipino, and they watched all these news channels, and I even watched these news channels growing up myself too, and it's amazing, and that to see myself on there, and they're very proud of me now, and they believe in every step that I take to get there. So they believe that they believe they believe in every step that I have to take to get there.
Cool, that's really cool. So now you're a full-time barber. So you're not taking college anymore, or you're still studying?
So I currently am not going to school. I am working on doing my YouTube channel, growing my TikTok channel, and creating a business. I would like to make some hair products and have that launch hopefully by this December for next year. And school is great though. School is really good. I I would want to go to school and experience it in the social life, but there's a lot of things going on right now, and I believe that I'll just take it one step at a time. And yeah.
Yeah. Now, speaking of YouTube and TikTok, tell us something about your channel, your page. So when and why did you start creating content for TikTok and YouTube, and what or who inspired you to do those things?
So I always loved being in front of the camera. I I love making videos. I loved entertaining people, and that's also another passion of mine, you know? So being in front of the camera and showing people who I am, what I do. And yes, so my TikTok is pretty much just versatile types of content of me just showing the barber side and the fun side of me. And my YouTube channel is only getting started, and I'll be posting some great videos and vlogs over there.
When did you start creating content for TikTok? Just this year?
So I started creating content on TikTok last year, last summer.
Okay. And on YouTube and your YouTube channel, when did you start
So my
creating
YouTube
content?
channel, so my YouTube channel has no videos at the moment, but
Okay.
I will be launching more videos in the starting of November.
Wow, cool. How about this, JB, just for fun? Of course, every client is special, but given a chance on your bucket list, who among the famous Canadian personalities or celebrities that you would like to do a haircut and why?
So a, s- a, s- a celebrity that I look up to, or a public figure that I look up to is Drake. So Drake has always his music has always got me through everything, and again, the whole Millionaire Cut series is Pop Star, and he is definitely one of the guys that I would love to cut.
Wow, that's cool. I hope this story and interview will reach Drake. And who knows?
Maybe one day.
Maybe
Maybe.
one day. No, I just want, I'm just so curious. Aside from, of course, the service fee, what was the most memorable part of, doing a haircut for millionaires? And what was the biggest tip that you have received? If you don't mind me asking.
Okay, so the most memorable moment would, okay. Sorry, I have to think about this one. Okay. Um, so the most memorable moment would be one of my clients. His name is Casey, and um, aka 911 Lambo, and he has given me $3,200 worth in crypto. And I was like, wow. And I was like, why would you do this? Like, like this is way too much. I couldn't even accept it. And he told me, hey, JB, listen, I gave this to you because I want you to come back to me in 5 years and I want you to thank me, because that $3,200 worth in crypto is going to be, he told me is going to be worth over 250 grand. So I was like, wow, there's no way. And right now it's just sitting there, and hopefully in 5 years, if he is right, it'll go up to that amount and I'll have to thank him.
Wow, wow, that's
Yeah.
that's big. That's big amount of
Yes.
crypto. So that's a top of the service fee. That's just a tip from your client.
Yes, that was totally just voluntarily. He just gave that to me, and I was very thankful for that.
Wow, that's so cool. And after 5 years, we're gonna do an interview again and let's see what happens.
100%, 100%.
So now, JB, let's talk about your Filipino culture. So
For sure.
when did your parents, when you did your family migrate from Philippines to Canada, and were you born there?
Yes, so I was born in Manila, and my parents came here when I was 4 years old. And ever since then, I've built a life here in Toronto, Etobicoke. Yes, and I go back home sometimes. I love the Philippines. I love representing the Filipino flag, and it's amazing. Amazing
Wow,
culture, amazing people.
exactly. When was the last time you've been here in the country? You've been here in the Philippines?
So the last time I've been over there in the Philippines was last year,
Oh,
before the COVID pandemic.
cool, cool. And
Yes.
what keeps your family, your parents busy in Toronto? What are they doing?
So what also drives me to become successful is my parents. So my parents are my motivation. My dad works 7 days a week, and my mom works night shift. And I want to be able to create a better life for them and a better life for me. And that's what keeps them busy, is their work. And I want them to be able to live the life that I want them to live.
What 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 are their works, if you don't mind me asking?
Yes, so my mom is a laboratory technician, so she looks at microscopes, and my dad works at Metro Canada. So, and he just lifts the boxes over there in the warehouse.
That's cool. And you're a solo child or you have other siblings?
Yes, so I am an only child, no siblings. Unfortunately, I'd love to have siblings though.
That's cool. So of course you grew up, you were born in Manila but grew up in Canada. What
In
are the
Canada.
Filipino traits that you still using, you're still um practicing growing up in a foreign land, especially in Canada?
Um, so in terms of Filipino culture, we always have our Filipino parties where all the titas and titos come together, bring their own food, and yes, and watching the Manny Pacquiao fights as well. Yeah, and yeah, there's there's nothing too much that I could relate to, but
Yeah, it's okay.
yeah.
But what's your most favorite Filipino dish?
Oh, my most favorite Filipino dish is definitely. Have you ever heard of kare kare?
Yes.
That is my favorite. My mom makes the best kare kare.
Wow. Kare-kare is one of the best Filipino
Yeah,
dishes.
and halo halo. Halo halo is amazing.
Wow, halo-halo. Wow. Well,
Yeah.
I think you can eat halo-halo now because it's starting to get cold in Canada.
Oh
Halo-halo
yes,
is good
very cold.
in
It's
summer.
good for the summer. Good for the
Yes,
summer, for
exactly,
sure.
exactly. Now, JB, just to wrap this up, what is your message to a fellow youth like you who um who really have that passion in a specific activity or thing, and you really keep on pushing for that dream no matter what happened, no matter what age, what circumstances you are into?
Yes. So my advice to not only the youth but to everyone watching this video is that through passion, anything is possible. As long as you love what you do and you'll put your dedication and hard work into it, because and nothing will stop you.
Correct, correct. Good advice, good tips coming from a viral and sensational TikToker from Canada. Thank you so
Yeah.
much, JB, for your
Thank
time,
you.
and
Yeah.
kudos to you. Keep on pushing for your dreams, and congratulations.
Thank you so much. It was great talking to you.
Yeah, thank you.